to the channel, everyone. Going to do a little bit different today. Obviously been a bit of car and drift related. It is my vlog about life in general, so thought I'd do a bit of a health update. Got a little bits and pieces I'll probably talk about, but primarily sort of a health update. I know I touched on a few things a little while ago when I was having a few health issues that kind of came out of the blue, and didn't really know, we didn't really have an answer as to what. Long story short, they think I potentially have a pinched nerve in my neck. MRIs and stuff, basically they came back with no real answer to anything. All the tests and screens and blood tests and MRIs and all sorts of stuff didn't show anything conclusive. So they're kind of having to make a bit of an assumption as to what's going on. We think what it is there's a slight decompression in the left side of my neck, and that's kind of resulting in a potentially pinched nerve. Not a permanent pinch, but like if I move a certain way or I spend too long in a certain position, it starts kind of just creeping in. Talking to my physio, who is very good but very evil at the same time, I'll explain that in a second. He actually has a funny feeling, believe it or not, that it is potentially being exacerbated by my photography. Because when I take photos, I do this in the camera. So whenever I'm shooting, especially with my big lens, hold it like this. So this arm's at a kind of weird kink position, and I'll turn and look. I generally look through this eye when I'm shooting. So I kind of do this weird little turn and neck and sort of shrug as I do it. So he thinks that's potentially exacerbating the issue. Suspects that it possibly came from like an injury or something that's happened when I've lifted something or moved a certain way. I haven't really noticed like a particular point, but something's kind of moved, or a nerve's kind of got into a position it shouldn't have, or my muscles have been too tight or whatever. And then just a bit of RSI of all the stuff I do in terms of photography and media work and computer work. It's just kind of over time just exacerbated, gotten to the point that it's like, you know what, that's it, I've given up, and it kind of stopped doing what it was supposed to do, which makes a lot of sense. He did, so my physio does a lot of dry needling. He's an absolute masochist. The guy loves inflicting pain on people, but he does it for a good reason, and he is freaking effective. We have a standing count of whether he can make me swear at him during our sessions. I think the worst he's gotten out of me was when he was doing my plantar fasciitis I had for a while. That got so bad that I couldn't actually walk, so it was pretty nasty. Like, it hurt just to normally walk at work. It wasn't until one of the last couple of sessions that he really kind of dug deep and inflicted a whole bunch of pain that he actually got an FU out of me. I think he got 2 out of me in that session. He worked on this arm and shoulder and hand and everything a couple of weeks ago. I'm actually going back to see him tomorrow, which is what made me think of doing this video. Worked on a couple of weeks ago. I think we got up to about 14 or 15 FUs in the one session. He inflicted a hell of a lot of pain. But he released a hell of a lot of my arm. I've got so much more flexibility in this arm compared to this arm at the moment. I don't know if you can see it on camera. I kind of noticed last night when I was drying myself after my shower that this arm can now get flat against my back and all around the side really quite easily. Whereas this arm, it's kind of as far as I can get it. I don't know if you can see it on camera or not, but I can't actually bring it up further than basically my waist. This hand, I can get almost up to my shoulder blades. It's ridiculous the amount of more freedom I have in this arm from this, and that was just him working on it, releasing the nerves, releasing the muscles, and all the crap that's in my arm. Basically, the myofascia is all basically glued down on my muscles. My muscles themselves are all knotted up and kind of a lot of scar tissue and just a whole bunch of shit going on that I just haven't treated it for a long time. And it's obviously been something that's been hanging around. I just haven't noticed until it's gotten to the point that it's just cracked itself, basically. So he worked the living shit out of that. Going back to see him tomorrow, hopefully even me up a bit, which he will, but he'll work on this and really kind of get it better and start working on this side as well. So yeah, hopefully that's what it is. It definitely, I think I've only had one period this week where I've gotten a bit of pins and needles in my hands, but I was stuck doing a lot of typing during the day, so I was in kind of a pretty shit position for a large chunk of the day. And then noticed in the afternoon, if I sat still for too long or I stopped moving my hands for too long, it started getting a little bit achy, which can be a bit of the humidity as well. But yeah, definitely a lot better than what I have been feeling. So fingers crossed, that's kind of the end result, and we get that all fixed up and tidied up. So really, really positive there. Yeah, other than that, everything's going well. I noticed I am getting a few back issues and stuff, but a lot of that will be related to this or getting released. Car stuff, so tow car, we have got conditional approval for car finance. Will be going all through my ABN for my business. So it will be primarily business vehicle, daily driver, work vehicle, etc. But yeah, primary, we've got conditional approval for that. I should get final approval tomorrow. This is Sunday, so tomorrow, Monday, when they reopen. We got conditional approval like 6 o'clock on Friday night, which is stupid time. But should be able to get final approval tomorrow, hopefully. If that's the case, I'm off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Probably going car shopping on Wednesday with Marissa when she's off work as well. I might even go around and scope a few things out on Monday, Tuesday, depending on when we find out. And then potentially go car shopping on Wednesday. So we need to really get that sort of sorted ASAP. Basically get the car all done. I need to start detailing Marissa's car, getting that ready to sell, because we're going to sell that one to then pay a chunk off the loan for the car and then get that down. Do need to, my other goal this weekend is to get this finished, get the Skyline in the garage and start doing a few little bits on that, bits of prep work that I want to do, finish the gearbox oil. There's a few little bits and pieces that when I was at Luddenham yesterday, there's quite a few 31s, or quite a few, there's about 3 31s out there, 2 or 3. So I was actually going around sussing out their setups, seeing how they've got things laid out, where they've got things in the engine bay, where they've run their piping and catch cans and stuff like that. So got a few ideas, a few things that I really like that I want to kind of tweak as well. Definitely want to kind of start looking at the inline handbrake as well. I think looking at the guys, I did jump in the car with Tim Panetta, Mothman Spice, from Spicy Boys. I did jump in the car with him and just kind of, I paid attention to where he was using handbrake and how he was using the handbrake to kind of maneuver the car a bit as well. Definitely can see how it would be another beneficial tool for me to start learning, especially up at Luddenham. There's a few funky corners up there that I think would really come in handy. Definitely when you're starting to get a lot closer to people and starting to tandem with people, I can see how to be a very useful tool for me to start learning just a little bit on. So definitely want to try and get that done before Waitley. I think that's going to be a big benefit to us. But yeah, other than that, everything's kind of all systems go at the moment. Everything's sort of, we're kind of all systems go, but at the same time we're sort of on hold until we figure out what's happening with the tow car and what's happening with finances and stuff. Once that gets all started, then we can kind of, okay, what's the next step? What do we need to do to get everything happening? I've got a bunch of car parts stock for sale, so if anyone wants 31 standard stock parts, throw me an offer. I still need to get rid of them, get them out of here. I feel stupid throwing them out. I'd rather sell them off for $50 than throw them out. Wheels and tyres as well. I've got a whole bunch of 14s and 15s and 16s I need to get rid of. Check out my Facebook Marketplace ads. I'm loopy. It's been a very long day at work. Yeah, on that, everything's kind of happening at the moment. Excited to get the tow car. That's going to be a pretty cool thing. Trying to find some stuff on Marketplace. So holy shit, man! What people ask for cars is ridiculous. Like literally looking at the same car, same year, similar Ks, same features, and it can range anywhere from 10 grand to 30 grand. No fucking idea what people think their cars are worth. It's very much the old meme of, I know what I've got, bro. Don't negotiate. Yeah, some stupid shit going on. So that's going to be all sorts of fun. I'm looking forward to getting the new car, but I'm not looking forward to doing the whole car shopping and negotiations and shit. I fucking hate that. Yeah. I get a nice, quick, short, sweet one. I'm going to leave it there. We'll hopefully have some videos tomorrow of car stuff. Because I said I'm going to try and get the car in tomorrow and start working on it. It's supposed to piss down rain at some point, so I kind of want to get that done ASAP. As early as I can in the morning, at least get the car in the garage and kind of prep ready to go. I do have physio tomorrow morning, so we'll see how that goes in terms of timing, but at least get this all ready, and there's just a few little things from the weekend that's kind of stuffed around, so we should be able to get the car and sneak it in at least, and then shut the door so we can work on it and get some little tweaks done before Waitley, before Marissa's next event, which I believe is the 9th of April. I think there is a wet pan event for girls that she's going to. Yeah, we'll leave it there. Don't forget, like, subscribe, comment, all the fun stuff down below. I will see you next time. Stay awesome, stay amazing, and I will see you out on the track.